What is going on, everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk Money. I'm Nikolay Timoshchuk Jr., and today we're going to be talking about how you can buy a Tesla for $78 per month. I saw a video online by Graham Stephan, and I was like, yo, this is absolutely insane. I mean, imagine how many people are like, yo, how can I get a brand new car for that cheap? So that's what we're going to jump into. We're going to just jump into, like, what does it take to be able to get a Tesla or any car for that matter, especially now, like with the way the world's working, there's like no cars out there. You're paying more for a used car than you are brand new cars. You're getting more than you paid for your car. It's absolutely crazy what's happening with the chip shortage going on. But let's jump into this video with Graham and let's just react to it. I want to see, and I want y'all to see how awesome it is what he was able to do.
I just bought the $35,000 Tesla Model 3, and just like any 28-year-old millennial would do, I ordered it online without ever having seen it and without ever having driven one before.
Right again. Never driven it, never seen it. You order the car and you get it. I'm literally in the process of doing that right now.
What happened? I was browsing YouTube and happened to come across a video announcing the arrival of Tesla's $35,000 Model 3. As I was watching that video, I opened up a second tab in my browser just to spec one out for fun.
Tesla.com.
I honestly had zero intention of ever buying one. It's just a guilty hobby of mine to go to car websites and spec out brand new cars just to see how expensive they would be. So I went...
The AMG SUV for $183,000. Absolutely. Go ahead on, Graham. I feel
Tesla's website and got to work. The standard range Model 3 begins at their promised price of $35,000. But I quickly realized that if you increase your budget just a modest $2,000, you'll get an extra 20 miles of range, a slightly higher top speed, power-adjusted seats, premium interior, and...
See, this is how you justify spending more money. You're like, okay, but I get 20 more miles or 100, and I get premium seat material, and then Elon Musk is sitting over there making billions of dollars. But I respect it. The hustle's real.
Audio, which honestly seems like a decent value. Then we get to colors. If you get any other color besides black, it'll cost you up to $2,500 more if you want red. Now, I'm all about saving money, as we all know, so we're going with black today.
Absolutely.
Next, they give you the option to upgrade to 19-inch wheels for an extra $1,500. Nope.
A lot of extras here for Tesla, but he's doing it, and this is crazy because he got $78 per month. So let's see how he gets there.
Now we have the choice of interior color, either black or white, but white is an extra $1,000, and I would be worried about getting that dirty, so black it is. And finally, we have autopilot. For an additional $3,000, the car will stay in its own lane and keep pace with traffic. A must-have for anyone lazy like me. They also offer full self-driving capability for an extra $5,000. This includes navigating highways, summoning your car, and a few other tech...
I thought you could get a Tesla for cheap. It sounds like you're paying more for all these add-ons than you're paying for the base of the car. Goodness gracious.
Amazing feats. But for $5,000, I think I could just do that myself. So now, within just a few minutes, and less time than it takes to make a bag of popcorn in the microwave, I was done configuring a Tesla Model 3. However, it should come as no surprise that the $35,000 Model 3 is not really a $35,000 Model 3.
See? False advertisement. Why are people saying it's only $30,000, but it's actually not? He's over here spending crazy money.
For fun spec car with very few options came to a whopping $40,000.
That's $10,000 over what MSRP was being said it was. This is crazy.
Classic bait and switch, am I right? Well, kind of. Even though the car is technically a $40,000 car, it's hard not to focus on the number at the bottom of the screen where it says price after estimated savings. So how does...
Price after estimated savings. That's how you get got by every car dealership. They're like, oh yeah, you're going to pay this, you're going to pay that. And then after tax, tag, and title, which you have to pay for, but it hurts when you see like an additional $4,000 or $5,000 at the end of your price tag. But come on, let's keep talking.
The $40,000 car come down to a price of $29,450. Well, to start, this car is eligible for a $3,750 federal tax credit until June 30th, 2019. This means if you pay more than that in federal taxes, you will receive this entire amount back at the time you file your tax return.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That money is pretty much as good as cash. California drivers are also eligible for a $2,500 electric vehicle rebate, in which the state will literally mail you a check back for $2,500 upon showing proof of purchase. Now, Tesla gets a little bit sneaky after this because in that $29,450 figure, Tesla also includes the estimated gas savings over 6 years of ownership, which comes to about $4,300.
See, they're playing this long-term game of savings, and a lot of states don't offer all this stuff that Graham's talking about in California. So when you're talking about all these different savings, you actually might not be getting all of this. So it depends on your state and if they encourage using electric cars or not. Some states might be a little bit less, a little bit more on the savings or rebate, whatever you want to call it, or the federal grant. So yeah, it depends.
From my perspective, this would apply to any electric car you purchase, not just Tesla. So this is really only comparable if the buyer was to otherwise buy a gas-powered car. Okay. So excluding the gas savings and only focusing on the first two cash value rebates, the actual price of the car comes to $33,750.
Not terrible.
For a brand new Tesla,
not bad.
Standard Range Plus with autopilot.
Gotta have autopilot.
Maybe I'm just impulsive, maybe I'm delusional, but it was honestly at this point that I just figured, you know what, why not? That's a pretty good deal. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it.
My sir, you are not impulsive or delusional. You are human. And I understand where you're coming from, so I get it. Don't worry, I really, really do get it.
I even got a picture of a lemur once I placed the order. And I have to say, coming from someone who's purchased several cars before, this was by far the easiest car buying experience I had ever had in my entire life.
It's like Shopify.
There was no driving around, spending hours at car dealerships. I didn't have to pretend like I was disinterested just so I could spend days negotiating the price down. There weren't any dealership upsells. I didn't have to receive random calls from car salesmen calling me every few days to follow up if I had found something yet. Now, Tesla was different.
I'm actually going through that right now, so I get where he's coming from with all of this.
It was as easy as clicking buy it now on Amazon, and it was amazing. Now, I had originally intended to purchase the car outright in cash, but I couldn't help but notice their offer soon after I placed my deposit. 100% financing for 72 months at a 3.75% interest rate.
Wow.
That's low, and at that interest rate, I'd get a better return investing my money literally anywhere else instead of buying the car in cash. So just like the car, I figured, you know what? Why not? I'm going to do it, and I applied for financing.
Do it.
10 hours later, I was approved. This means that my total out-of-pocket cost...
Yo, Tesla is out here wilding, y'all. Tesla really wants you to buy their vehicles. But we're still trying to get to how he got this for $78 per month.
Brand new Tesla Model 3 was $4,437.01, which included sales tax, the license fee, and registration.
There we go.
That was it. And now with that out of the way, I couldn't help but wonder, could they actually fulfill their promised delivery time of 2 weeks? So now it's officially 1 week after placing the order with absolutely zero update whatsoever from Tesla. I feel like a kid logging in every single day on the Tesla account just to see if there's any update that's been posted, but...
Hold on, so you order a car and they're telling you you can have it within 2 weeks. Now, this was before the chip shortage and what's happening in the world, so even to be able to say you can do that is crazy. I mean, I get you have stock cars on standby and all you have to do is maybe add an accessory or something, but still, to say you're going to deliver a car within 2 weeks after you only order it, that's pretty crazy.
There's never any update. Looking online for answers really isn't much better either, because no one else has any clue what's going on, and no one has any idea how long this could actually take. Some people are quoting an Elon Musk tweet saying that the cars will actually be ready in June and not March, and some people doubt his ability to actually just make a decent car, so the sentiment isn't really looking good right now, but I will keep you posted. So now it's officially 14 days since placing the order, and I just logged online and saw that they changed the new delivery date to March 29th.
So right away they were changing delivery dates. That's usually how it goes, honestly, when you're getting something built and you pre-order it.
This is exactly 1 month after placing the order and 2 weeks longer than they expected it to take. To me, I definitely feel like Tesla overestimated just how fast they can get these cars out here to try to get people to order them, who would think that they'll get their cars a lot faster than they really will. And I mean, I can't totally blame Tesla for this because it worked. It's kind of like telling someone you're 5 minutes away when in reality you're 10 minutes away, and then after that person's already waited 5 minutes for you, what's another 5 minutes?
Yeah, but people are over-promising and under-delivering, and that's terrible customer service. Elon, get it together, Mr. Doge to the moon. But take Doge to the moon as well, because I have Dogecoin and I would love to become a millionaire off of a meme coin. Okay, we'll continue here.
So the same thing can absolutely be said about ordering a Tesla.
31 days.
This is the 2019 Tesla Model 3.
Looks good.
Today is my first day owning the car, and we're going to be going over all the quirks and features, and then we're going to give it a Graham score.
Okay.
I've always wanted to say that. But no, in all seriousness, today is my first day of getting the car, and I have to say that I absolutely love it.
All right.
And of course, when I was looking online, I read a lot of issues about panel gaps and poor paint jobs and scratches everywhere. I couldn't find a single thing wrong with this car.
You got lucky.
My only issue with this, if there is anything, is that you have to slam the driver's side door for it to properly close. If you don't give it a good slam, it's not going to close all the way. I'm not sure if that's just a Tesla thing or if that's just my specific car. But other than that, this car personally is perfect. And of course, just as a friendly reminder, if you haven't already smashed that like button yet.
Hey, subscribe to Graham. Go subscribe. Go subscribe. Smash the like button and comment on all his videos.
To do so. Otherwise, you're going to get ligma. And honestly, the entire process of going and picking up a Tesla was amazing. It was like walking into a high-tech, minimalistic Apple store.
I was literally about to say that looks like the Apple store, and he beat me to it in his own video. So
there must have been 2 employees for every 1 customer, so anything you would need was pretty much attended to immediately.
That's
and
awesome.
After going through the experience of buying a Tesla online, completely sight unseen, without ever having driven one before, I honestly have to say that I don't see the concern of Tesla not having any physical car dealerships to buy cars from. I just think we're naturally entering an era where everything is done on...
Everything is all about convenience nowadays. If you're not buying something based off convenience, you know, why even buy it? Why have to wait? We live in a now world. It just is what it is. I get it, you know, back in the day, our parents talk about all that stuff, but I love it. Amazon, click. Shopify, click. Tesla, click. I mean, go head on.
Like, I haven't been to a physical store to buy anything in ages, just because it's a lot easier and more convenient to go and buy that item online.
Yes.
And also, the online stores tend to be a lot cheaper because those stores have less overhead and they pass that savings on to the customer. And sure, this online ordering method isn't for everybody. I think my parents still love going to physical stores and like going to an actual bank to deposit a check. But I also think we just instinctually prefer what we're accustomed to and what we find normal that we grew up with. And I think for a lot of people who grew up with the internet, it's just going to seem normal to go and start to buy cars and maybe eventually buy houses just online. So you might be wondering now, how did I get this car for $78.39
I'm wondering.
per month?
I'm wondering. Yeah, tell me. I'm the one wondering.
Here's how. Okay. You know, because I financed 100% of the car, my only out-of-pocket cost was taxes, insurance, and registration. And that came to $4,437 and the 1 cent. Now, because I financed the cost of the car, this means I now have a monthly car payment.
Makes sense. Get it? Okay, back. I'm sorry.
This car payment is $640 per month, which works out to be $7,680 per year. This means that my total cost to buy this car in the first year, including monthly payments, taxes, license, and registration, comes to $12,117 and, of course, 1 cent. However, even though I paid that amount out of pocket, I will get back $2,500 from California's EV rebate program. I'll get back another $3,780 from the federal tax credit, which remember is all money that I get back. And that brings down my total cost of ownership in the first year to $5,867.01. But wait, there's more. It gets even better because I bought this car specifically for business use, which means the $1,438 in interest that I pay financing the car is a tax write-off.
There you go.
I also get to write off the $4,437 in taxes, licensing, and registration.
This is how you do it.
As a tax write-off. I can also depreciate the value of the car about $8,200 in the first year. All of that combined works out to be about a $14,000 tax write-off.
Let me just give you a hand there, brother, because you got it figured out.
Which should save me about $4,925 in taxes. So remember, like I said, my total out-of-pocket cost to buy this car in the first year is $5,867.01. Plus, on top of that, like I said, I'm saving $4,926 on my taxes. Which means that when you reduce that from the total amount and you divide that over a year, it's effectively like I'm buying a brand new Tesla Model 3 for the out-of-pocket cost of $78.39 per month.
That's freaking awesome. That is crazy, y'all. Imagine being able to buy a Tesla for $78 net per month. Graham is out there killing it. I wanted y'all to see this video because there's somebody out there that just started a business or did something like that where you can actually do that for yourself. Like, I'm actually about to purchase a vehicle as well, and I will be writing it off. I'll be using it for business, things like that. So you can write those expenses off, and then it turns out that, you know, you're paying $78 or $150 or $200 a month versus it being like $500 a month payment when you're thinking about using it for personal use and all those things. So make sure you look into, you know, what your area offers, what you can write off, if they have rebates for, you know, if you get an electric car or something like that. But that was absolutely awesome. Y'all make sure you go subscribe to his channel, go click the like button, drop comments, do all that good stuff, because this is the type of stuff you need to be learning about. They don't teach this stuff in schools. And when I saw this video, I was like, this is grade A, what you need to know, A1 content. Like, this is information that needs to be seen. So make sure if you want that video without me like talking over it and reacting to it, go check out his channel. It's his most viewed video, I think. And I mean, there's a reason for it. It's like getting a car for 78 bucks per month. Like, come on, what is that? That's awesome. But regardless, I'm gonna end out the video here. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give me a huge thumbs up. Make sure you drop a comment below. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to and what type of videos, because I think this is awesome. There's people out there creating content that is amazing. Anyways, yeah, if you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the subscribe button, subscribe to me. Let's Talk Money with Nikolay Timoshchuk Jr. I'm that guy. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at NicoTJR. And without further ado, I will see you on the next video. Peace out.